Okay, welcome back to another video. Today is day 2 of my series, Paper to Payout, where I take you guys exactly for free on all of the trades that I'm going to be taking over the span of probably the next month. I don't know how long the series is going to go, but it is day 2. It is June 10th. We had no news today, we had no news yesterday, and we have CPI tomorrow. So, this is kind of what I'm looking for. Before we start, today was a no trade. I did not see my model and I did not feel inclined to enter because why am I going to trade if I don't have any conviction? So starting off on the high time frame, we're on the hourly. We have a high time frame SMT with Sunday 220 and Tuesday or London slash Asian lows. Okay, so what is that telling us? Okay, let's say, okay, boom, bullish buys for the day. All right, we have this high time frame SMT. Now, that's on the hourly time frame. What do we also have? We are also currently playing within an inverse right here, and we're also playing within an imbalance right here. So that's already a little bit of a, not really a red flag, but it's just, I don't really know where price action is going to go because if we're within an inverse and we're bearish, well, we're looking for shorts. But if we're bullish, we have a high time frame SMT and we have this imbalance. I'd want to see us inverse this on the hourly time frame to, that could be another confirmation, but there's also no news today, so the odds of us coming this high up that quickly, I don't see that happening, especially when tomorrow's CPI. Why would price do why would price go crazy on a no news day when we could save all of that price action for CPI? So now that we're on the hourly time frame, also let me mention just the entire time while I was trading, you know, I was not on ES at all because, well, this just like you look at all this and a little bit from here, like this is not pretty at all. This is not pretty at all. I don't want any part of this. So, and we go to the 5 minute, well, I don't know about y'all, but this looks pretty, like, this looks like something you would see at a grocery store, bro. Like, I'm not trying to trade this barcode price action. But, regardless, we were on the charts today. So, what are we looking for? Well, we already marked out our hourly draws. We have high time frame SMT. We have London lows right here. We have internal lows. We also have Asian highs. Before I talk about New York session, what did we do in Asian session? Well, Asian session, we pumped, we swept all this buy side liquidity, and then we dumped. And we swept all this sell side liquidity, putting in a bullish SMT. London session kind of bull ran up, but it wasn't like London session, like we barely make it to equilibrium of Asian session. So that's already giving me, this price action slowing down a little bit. You got to be able to read that. Next, we drop down, go to 15-minute time frame. We have this 15-minute gap. We are currently just playing within it. Nothing much going on. We also, New York session, New York open right here, we don't sweep any sell side liquidity. So if you know what turtle soup is, we don't have that anywhere because I would have wanted to see us sweep Asian lows for us to go higher. But we don't even minimum I wanted to see at least an internal low get taken, like this 7 o'clock low. I would have wanted to see us sweep that at least before we end up going higher, but we don't see any liquidity sweeps. We don't sweep any sell side liquidity. That's already giving me, I don't really know. I don't think today's going to be a trading day because I don't see my model. Okay, 15-minute time frame done. 5-minute time frame. Now what are we looking for? Okay, market's about to open. Market opens right here. I know yesterday I did talk about, I don't trade the first fair value gap, but that doesn't mean you can't use it as a confluence. So our first fair value gap here is at 936. Or sorry, 934. What do? We inverse this. Could you have entered off this and just targeted these highs? Sure, you could have entered off that, but that's not the model, you know? You're trading, you're not trying to make money. You're trying to perfect your model, you're trying to perfect your edge because if you're just focused on the money, you're going to end up scalping and you're not going to end up learning anything that every single profitable trader is trying to teach you. Now, if you are patient and you only trade setups that follow your model, well, now you're actually going to learn something and you're actually going to perfect your own skill and you might actually pass a funded account. So we have this first fair value gap that we end up inversing. Okay, we also end up bull running all the way up to these highs. We end up coming up and then we come all the way back down and we retrace back into this first fair value gap. Could that have been an entry? Maybe. But there isn't like there isn't any high time frame, or it doesn't even have to be high time frame. There isn't any buy side liquidity for us to take because if you look at this move, at this entire move from 935 all the way until 940, this whole move we swept all of our buy side liquidity that we generated. So our next high time frame draw isn't until how many pips away is that? 931. And sure, maybe you're like, what do you mean this isn't the greatest price action? Like, we come down, we do this, you're like, okay, tell me what this is, bro. What is this? What is this? What is this price action? Do you want to trade this, bro? You wanna scalp all of this price action? You wanna scalp all that? Go ahead. I'm not trading that. So, all right, I'm getting sidetracked. Anyways, yeah, today was a no trade. We did not end up trading because A, price action was sketch, B, CPI tomorrow, no news today. I don't think price action is really going to go anywhere. So I'm not going to target all the way up here if I know we're not going to get there. Like, why would I, unless I want to be in the trade for 24 hours, which I'm not trying to do, there's no reason to trade. So, and we got literally, it's what, Tuesday? We have all week. I'm not forcing a trade. So, anyways, that's gonna be it for me. I I got work in like an hour. I got a bunch of other things that I got to try to get done before then. And my computer was freaking tweaking out. I was supposed to have this done and uploaded by 11, and I'm just finishing at 11 because I couldn't figure out how to connect my mic to my computer, and ChatGPT was down, and I'm like, bro, I don't know how to do this. So like it was connected, but like there was no sound. We got it figured out. Okay, so everything's all good. But I do want to say that thank you for watching. If you made it this far, if you didn't make this far and you're not watching this anymore, I still appreciate you clicking on the video, even though you won't see this. Like and subscribe if you want to see more of this content. I plan on continuing the series for at least probably another month or two. So should be some good content coming up here, especially once we get better price action and, once I actually start trading, because today was a no trade, so it was yesterday, but once I actually take a trade, I can let you guys know exactly like my psychology during the trade. So whether that is this week, next week, tomorrow, I don't know when that's going to be, but I'm not going to force it, and whenever it comes, it comes. So but that's me. I'm done yapping. Thank you for watching today's video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.